The United Nations estimates that up to 12,000 women are murdered in the name of honour each year, mainly in the Middle East and Asia. This is most commonly for intimate relations, whether that involves alleged adultery, sex outside marriage, or simply close companionship. Even women who have been victims of rape and sexual assault become targets for honour killing. My name is Dr. Aisha Gill, and I'm a reader in criminology at the University of Roehampton. And my area of interest and research is health and criminal justice responses to violence against women in black, minority, ethnic and refugee communities in the UK, Iraqi Kurdistan and India. I always wanted to make a difference, challenging the view that South Asian women are passive, but at the same time recognising the existing inequalities and wondering how these might be improved. Between 2011 and 2012, I was asked by the Crown Prosecution Service to provide expert evidence about so-called honour killings and forced marriage in a case involving a young woman called Shafilia Ahmed, leading to the conviction of her parents for her murder in August 2012.
Before we found Shafilia's body, we were starting to work together to try and build a sort of an investigative plan as well as an understanding of the culture.
It appears Shafilia's murder was largely the result of a clash over traditional and Western values, which intensified between Shafilia and her parents in the year prior to her murder.
We didn't understand much about it, but we wanted the court to have a full understanding of what goes on from an early age, really, and Aisha provided that.
There's a tendency to overlook the social, cultural and economic factors of the victims of gender-based violence, which are important to understanding and developing strategies to help them. My work has supported organisations such as the Forced Marriage Unit to better understand social and cultural differences to provide a better service to affected communities.
The Forced Marriage Unit is a joint Home Office and Foreign Office unit. Our role is to really provide awareness, support and any additional assistance for victims of forced marriage, professionals seeking advice on how to assist these victims, and any other individual that needs to know more about the issue at hand. Developing policy around this area has always been very difficult because you need to ensure that that policy is going to be effective on the ground. Working with Aisha as close as we have has been an immeasurable source of support in terms of being able to place it into a context of what will work and understanding the feeling on the ground, as well as being able to frame policy from a government point of view.
Now my work directly impacts on national and international policy, professional practice, and the individuals and communities affected by violence.
We deal with a significant amount of domestic violence work at my firm, and we issue probably on average 10 injunction applications per week. So we're very much on the front line. Aisha's work has contributed to the legislation and helped shape it. Without the work that Aisha has done, we wouldn't have the legal clarity, and it would have been a lot more difficult to work with the legal practice of the legislation that has been implemented.
When she was in Pakistan, she tried to commit suicide. My future research plans will remain focused on addressing these harmful practices. I want to continue to work with a range of professionals, grassroots organisations, and especially victims to ensure safety, justice, and citizenship rights for all women and girls affected by gender-based violence.